Hello there chaps, John with you, and welcome along to the first build update of the RCM kit, RPM, I beg your pardon, RPM kit. This is the Char Canon FT17, basically we all know it as the Renault FT17. It's a lovely kit, 1/35 scale. And here we go. This is the second video. First video, of course, was the unboxing. So I've made a start now. I'm after making the first two little sub-assemblies. It's all part of the sides there, the suspension and the tracks and all that kind of lovely bits and pieces that go there on the side of the vehicle. Okay, so as you see from my green highlighter pen, okay, I mark off whatever I've done. I'm after getting these two little sub-assemblies made. They were actually quite easy to do. Okay, there was no problems with them whatsoever. Everything fitted in nicely. The parts, they were okay. We got a couple of ejector pin marks here and there, but you know, we just have to grin and bear it and put up with them. I was going to kind of start sanding them off, but these little marks here are essential. So what I might do is I'll wait until everything is assembled and all that, and I might kind of just use tiny little bit of filler or something. Even if I only use, say, something like Mr. Surfacer or something like that, that might help. But there we go. Anyway, there's the first of them. There's a kind of a runner across the top. So your little line of return rollers. Okay, that's what we call them. Okay, as you can see, quite small, quite delicate, and the plastic in this is pretty darn soft. It is pretty darn soft. If you're thinking of getting this kit, or you have this kit already in your stash, I just suggest when you're doing sanding or cutting pieces off the sprue, and or cutting the pieces with a knife, just be very careful and know that the plastic is pretty soft. Cutting the pieces off a sprue, come out a bit from the part, don't go right up to the part, because sometimes what will happen is the plastic is soft in places and they kind of squish together and it's distorting the part. So come away from the part and then kind of clean down to the part, if you know what I mean. When the plastic is that little bit harder, then you can go right up to the piece, but so far this plastic is pretty darn soft. Okay, so for our second little sub-assembly, we ended up with something like this. Okay, we'll turn it on the right way. Anyway, okay, end up with something like that. Alright, what that is sort of little bogey sections. Alright, you've got 3 sets of 2 wheels and 1 set of 3. You know, again, like I said, no problem in putting that together. A lot of parts, but it went together grand. There was I had no problems with them. All the parts fitted, and you know, I can't complain. I can't complain. To be honest with you, I cannot complain. You know, I can give out about ejector pin marks and little bits of flash. Although I haven't had any flash yet, but there have been a couple of awkward ejection pin markings sort of on some of these little flat plates. But that's going to be hidden. The whole thing is going to be as good as hidden anyway. But so far so good. No complaints at all. So we're going to move along now, and we'll get another couple of steps done. Okay. As you see, I'm after slicing the instructions up into separate sheets, because there was one big long sheet and it was annoying the living daylights out of me. So I cut it up into 4 rather than 4 separate pages rather than one big long piece. What I'll do then is I'll staple them all back together and stick them in with my. I keep all my instructions. It's the only thing I keep from previous kits. I keep all my instructions unless somebody asks me for them. I have sent 1 or 2 off in the past. Somebody said, you know, I'm building that kit, came without instructions, probably obviously bought a second-hand kit or whatever, and I just send it on to them. I have no objection. For me, I'm finished with it, and you know, often people come back to some of my old videos and they ask me, this part here, what was that part, you know, how did you get this part fitted? And I had to kind of go back to the instructions and see myself, trying to remember back when I was doing the piece. And usually when I pick up the instructions, look at the part, and then, yeah, I remember that. I remember I had a little problem with that or whatever. But anyway, we're continuing on anyway, and here's that. Here's one of those biggies. Right, so we've got that piece already done for that one. So we just got 2 sides, bottom piece that sort of slots down through, and a top piece that kind of pops up through that and gets all fitted here and there. So we've got to make up these, okay, and we'll have to make up 2 of them. Everything has been in 2s so far. You've got sort of a left hand side and a right hand side. Piece 4 then, step 4 and step 5 are little sub-assemblies. Okay, so there's that step 3 which we're doing next. Step 4 and step 5 then are little sub-assemblies which we will all need for step 6. Okay, and in step 6 then we've got these pieces here. No, on 4. We've got the 5s here. That's this piece here, and a couple of more little pieces there. So we'll get as far as if I can get as far as 6. Okay, for the next update, I'll be happy with that. Okay, and whether that's going to be on 2 of them or 1 of them, I'm not so sure, because everything has to be doubled. Okay, we got to do that all twice. So I won't get it done sitting here chatting away with you lads, that's for sure. So I'm going to get them done and be back with you then on the next update. And the easiest way to stay tuned for the next update, of course, is to subscribe to the channel and hit the bell. And by hitting the bell, then you'll be notified as soon as I upload another vid. Anyway lads, I'm going to leave it at that. So take care, enjoy your modelling, stay safe, but most important of all, go out and buy yourself a kit, build it and enjoy it. And I'll see you soon. Take care.